So as I said, the first thing we want to start with today is the nose Dao Yin. And the idea with the nose Dao Yin is to help clear sinuses, improve breathing. So the first part of the exercise that we're going to do is rubbing the sides of the nose. And you're using the bottom part of your thumb to do that. So you're going to take it and just put it right along and just rub up and down at least 9 times. And the idea here is you want to keep rubbing until it feels warm. You don't want to press too hard. You know, the idea is to have a little bit of friction, but obviously not hurt yourself. Since it is a little chillier today, I'm tending to rub a bit longer. Good. Hopefully that feels better. Then we're going to rub 2 acupressure points along the nose. They're called the upper and lower welcome fragrance. So we're going to start with the lower fragrance, which is at the side of the nose down here. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take your middle finger, put it on top of your first finger, and then put the fingers there just above the ridge here, right in that little slot there. And you're going to just rub for about 9 seconds. Just press in there and rub. Just breathe in and out through the nose, nice and relaxed. Good. Now we come up just below the eye, again alongside the nose. You feel there's a little protuberance there. This is upper welcome fragrance. And again, just rub that general area. You don't have to worry about getting the exact spot. As long as you're making your circles big enough, you're getting it, you're stimulating it. And we're just going to rub in there for about 9 seconds or so. Now we're going to take our fingers, both fingers on either side, come right between the eyebrows. This point's called the yin tongue point. And we're going to just massage in there. You can do this one-handed if you prefer. The idea is you're just getting that area massaged. Doesn't matter which way you're turning in terms of rubbing the circle there. Just kind of press and rub. Now take the base of your thumb again. You're going to start at the middle of your eyebrows. You're going to pull out to just beyond the eyebrow and then start over. So we're going to constantly push to the outside. We're not going back and forth. We're just starting over. So we're coming to the middle about and pushing and working all the way across. And do that at least 9 times. Good. Now this one seems a little strange. Hopefully you don't have a runny nose. You're going to take your thumb and your first finger. You're going to grab the septum of your nose. And as you inhale, you're gently going to pull down on the septum. And then relax as you exhale. In and out through the nose. We're going to do that 9 times. Good. And then the last point we're going to massage is large intestine 4, the Hegu point. We do this one a lot. You've got this V here. We're going into the V against the bone of the first finger, right up and about in here. You'll know it when you feel it. And you want to press in there. You can press in with your fingers, or I actually prefer what I do is I wrap my hand and use the thumb, and I get right in there. And so what you're going to do is you're going to press and hold that for about 9 seconds. It should sting a little bit. Good. Give it a little rub. And now go to the opposite hand. So follow that bone into the V. Press in till you feel that little area that just kind of wakes you up, so to speak. And go ahead and rub for about 9 seconds. Good. And just hold it for a second. And let's start over. We're going to do this 3 times, and I should have actually pressed first rather than rub. So we're going to press for 9 seconds. And then give a little rub. And go to the opposite hand, press and hold for 9 seconds. And give a little rub. And one last time each side. So press and hold 9 seconds. Give a little rub. Last time, opposite hand, press and hold for 9 seconds. And give a little rub. Good, just kind of close your fingers. As long as we're here, let's just do a quick hand arthritis. So open your fingers, stretch them out, push them back, relax, tight fist. Relax, push them open and back, relax, tight fist. Relax. One more time. Really try to stretch it all out. Feel all the fascia just stretching, hydrating. Relax. Squeeze tight. Thumb is on the outside. And relax. Good. Let's start some standing QiGong. So let's do first, Buddha holds up the earth. Before we do that, we want to get into our Wuji stance. So feet flat on the floor. Make sure your weight is evenly distributed across the foot. Knees slightly bent. We almost never want to lock out our joints. Bring the hips just slightly forward, give you a nice flat straight back. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, just elongating the spine gently. Tuck the chin in just a little bit. Relax the shoulders, let the arms drop down in front of you. Breathe in and out through the nose. As you breathe in through the nose, let the abdomen expand outward, drawing the breath all the way down. And there's a pause, and then you exhale, contracting the abdomen, allowing the abdomen to move back towards the spine as the breath comes all the way up and out. And then a slight pause again, and we start over. Nice, deep abdominal breathing. Go ahead and put your tongue at the roof of your mouth, lightly just behind the teeth, making that energetic connection between the Ren and the Du meridians that come up the front and the back of the body. Just settle in, feel your body sinking into the ground. Feel the energy flowing through you, out the bottom of your feet, deep into the ground, toward the center of the earth. And feel the earth rising up to meet you, grounding you, supporting you. Good, let's do Buddha holds up the earth. So palms up below the abdomen, lower dantian, lower energy reservoir. As you breathe in, try to visualize and or feel the energy coming up from the ground, up through the bottom of your feet, through the soles of your feet, up the legs. And then we continue to lift that energy up the torso. Hands rotate in front of your face as we push that energy up through the top of the head, the Bai Hui point, all the way up into the universe. Then we collect energy from the universe and we bring it back down. Oh, send that all the way down deep into the earth. There's a pause, and then we start over. We breathe in. Hold your breath, do the transition, connecting to the energy of the universe. Then breathe out as we bring the universe energy down through you deep into the earth. Palms fairly flat. Fingertips stay pointed at each other the entire time. Continue to look forward. Try not to lift from the shoulders. A couple of exercises we're going to do today, a couple of postures. You see, we're going to use the rib cage rather than our shoulders and neck. One more time. Good. Turn your palms down. We do call unify original chi. And we're just going to let them float around in a circle. They come no higher than your palms come no higher than your forehead, and they float back down. So the palms are facing outward when they're up above. Palms are facing the body down below. Breathe in as they come up. Breathe out as they go down. Try to use the rib cage to move. The reason we're not going way up here is as soon as I go up, I'm lifting my shoulders. I'm breaking that energetic connection. We want to feel all the parts of our body connected. So feel the ribs contract as you lift, and then relax and open as you go down. Arms are fairly far out from your body. Elbows are still slightly bent, but you're not keeping them close to your body. And they're maintaining the same distance. One more time. And reverse. Go slow with the breath. Slow it down, nice and slow with the breath. Notice the shoulders don't move. I'm not turning at the hips and waist. I'm just letting the hands float up and back down. Using mostly the rib cage to make this movement. Try to become aware of your body. You notice your shoulders are moving front to back. Try to steady them. One more time. Good. Now this is called green dragon. Waves around the body. So I turn to the side so you can see my arms are out from my body. They're going to stay about 6 inches apart or so. Going to turn to the left. So I'll mirror you. The left hand is going to be facing down. The right hand is going to be facing up. You're going to turn to the left. And then you're going to turn to the right. Try not to have very much movement from the hips and the waist. Slow it down again with the breath. Very, very slow. One hand up, one hand down. The hand that's moving towards it is down, the other hand is up. And then we switch. Keep them in front of you. And again, you should feel it all out of the rib cage, not out of the shoulders, not out of the waist. And as you come across, you should feel squeezing of one side or the other. It's called green dragon. If you remember, green light is associated with the liver. In this particular exercise, one of the things that it stimulates is the liver. Couple more. And come back to center. Go ahead, just drop it down. And just take a moment to check in. Go back to Wuji stance. Just notice what's going on with your body. And just take note where you may have some energy blockages. You may have some muscle tension, some pain. Just identify it and move on. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Don't quantify it. Good. Take a deep breath in, blow out through the mouth. Twice more. Good. Now take your right hand, put it under your arm, thumb goes on the outside. You're going to feel your pec or your chest muscle. We're going to push down a little bit with that hand. And then what we're going to do is just let this arm come up, rotate around, and come back down. We're going to let a slight turn as we go back. Come back to center as you go forward. But the idea is really put some tension on that hand, holding that pec muscle down, trying to feel again the ribs making the movement. Slow it down. Breathing in as you come up. Breathing out as you go down. One more time. Good. And this time go back to the reverse. Breathe in as you come up the back. Breathe out as you come down. One more. Go ahead and just relax for a moment. Go back to Wuji. And then bring your left hand up under your arm, thumb on the outside, holding that pec or chest muscle, pushing it down a little bit. Breathe in as the arm floats up. Breathe out as it comes down. Last one. And then we reverse. Last one. Come down. And just again, put the arms back down, Wuji stance. It's just nice shoulder shrugs. Bring the shoulders up and around. And reverse. And relax. Go to a wider stance. Going to bring the hands up, gathering energy, breathing in. Bring the palms together above your head. Drop down as you squeeze the palms together. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. And relax. Stay with the wide stance. And let's do Danyu. Seemingly simple. Your palms up to bring the energy up to about chest height. Palms down as you sink down. Try to focus on bringing that energy up from the ground, up into the torso, and then clearing that energy back down to the ground to be recycled. Nice and slow. They come up the center line, they go down the center line. Hands don't touch. It's palms down as they go down, palms up as they come up. So I'm not turning big circles. I'm just going down, back up. With the breath. One more time. Good. I'm going to add an element to this. If you have a chair available, grab a chair. I'll do this off to the side. So this Danyu with a chair. So we're going to stand in front of the chair. Breathe in, the palms come up. Breathe out, settle down into the chair. Lean back, let the chair support you. Come all the way down. Then using Your abs, your glutes come back up. Really slow and controlled. Especially come up, try to do it very slowly. Both ways, you come up very slowly, you go down very slowly, very controlled. Try not to flop into the seat. One more time. I guess we could stay down here, but we're not. Let's go up. Good. Get rid of the chair. Let's do cloud hands. So you're going to put your, let's do the energetic form of cloud hands first. So put your left hand on top, right hand down below. So the lower hand is just below the belly button. That's where your lower dantian is. The top hand is chest height, heart height. That's where your middle dantian is. And the arms are rounded. So they're out from the body, they're rounded. And see if you can feel the energy between your palms. We're holding an energetic ball here. We're going to follow the upper elbow. So we're going to turn to the left. So we get as far as comfortable. We're going to roll the ball over and then turn to the right. Just keep the breathing naturally. Don't worry about trying to synchronize it with the movement. More importantly, try to feel that ball as you're holding it all the way across, and then you're rotating it over, and then you're bringing it across again. Keep going. Let me try something. So imagine you've got a ball. You're bringing the ball over, rotating it. Slow and controlled. Just notice the hands stay on top of each other until they roll over, and then they just switch. So the hands don't separate. Try to keep top hand in front of the chest, lower hand in front of the abdomen, the belly button area. And you're turning from the hips and waist. We're not bending our shoulders. We're not tipping over. We're just turning, then rotating the ball, turning back. Good. One more time, come back to the center with your left hand on top. So you've got that chi ball here, everybody's holding onto it, left hand on top. So now, keeping the arms rounded, turn the lower hand so it's facing the lower dantian, the upper hand facing the chest, still nice and rounded. And do the same thing, except here, feel a connection. Energy coming out of your palm, connecting to the middle dantian, energy coming out of this palm, connecting to the lower dantian. Imagine like a red cord. We come across, and then we cut the cords, we let the hands drift apart, reestablish new cords, and then go across. So feel that energy coming out of your palms, connecting to the lower and middle dantian. Don't start traveling over to the side until you feel that energetic connection established, and then you can travel to the side. Then we break those energetic connections, establish new ones, and come across. Put the tongue to the roof of the mouth, just very lightly behind your teeth. As you're coming across, stare at that upper palm. And when that palm drops down, stare at the horizon. And when the other palm comes up, focus back on that palm as you come across. Hands are nice and loose, fingers separated. Elbows down, relaxed, shoulders relaxed. One more time. Come back to the middle with the left hand on top. Connect back to that energetic ball. Roll that energetic ball over to the sides. Now we're holding our chi ball. Now imagine the chi ball is like a balloon. As you breathe in, that balloon expands. As you breathe out, that balloon contracts. Just feel the energy building between the palms. Feel a resistance as you pull away, like pulling taffy. And then as you come in, it's like squishing an inflated balloon. So you're getting resistance both ways. Next time you take a breath in, let the balloon expand to twice its size. So now we're dealing with a much bigger chi ball. and then just hold it. Lift that chi ball above your head. Feel the weight of the chi ball. Going to drop to the side as that ball drops in to that hand. And then we drop to the opposite side as it drops into that hand. So you kind of feel like the ball is dropping from one hand to the other. Good. This next time, bring the ball around a slight high behind you and look up at that ball. Then bring the ball down and bring it up to the opposite side. Twist and look around, following that ball. Turning and looking at the moon. One more time. Bring the ball back to center. Lift the ball up. Slowly lower it down until you feel your head enter that ball or that balloon, that sphere of energy. And then let that sphere of energy drop down. Your head pops out of it. Now your torso's inside it. Comes down to your hips. The energy that it's pushing in your body continues to flow down your legs as you pull the ball away from your hips and away from your body. Breathe in as we bring it back up. Breathe out as you slowly lower that ball. One more time. Go ahead and just hold that ball in front of you again. Kind of now imagine taking the ball and putting it inside your arms. And now you're just hugging the ball. So the ball is right in here. We're holding on to it. Fingertips are facing each other, but not touching. And now we're cradling this ball in here. Lower embracing the tree. Bend your knees, nice flat back. Tuck the chin in just a bit. Relax the shoulders. Relax the hands. Let the elbows just drop down. Good. We're just going to challenge ourselves a little. We're going to go to upper embracing the tree. So we're just going to lift it up, still holding that ball in between our arms. Key here is really relax the shoulders. And notice my arms are still nice and rounded. My elbows are down. My fingertips are facing each other. Up at chest height. And just hold that posture and breathe. Feel the energy inside your arms. Feel the energy moving across the fingertips. As things start to tighten up, just small movements, see if you can get them to loosen up. If it becomes uncomfortable at all, drop down to lower. So do whatever's comfortable. Just a couple more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go down to lower, embrace the tree. Still feel all that energy there. Bring your feet together. Leave your right hand below the lower dantian. Left hand scoops out, thumb and first finger separate. Thumb faces the body as it comes down through the center line of your body. We get to the bottom, we switch. Breathe in as you go up. Breathe out as you come down. Try to feel the energy coming out of the space between the thumb and the first finger. Chinese refer to that as the tiger's mouth. You close your eyes, you can feel where the hand is in relation to your body by the energy coming out of that space. One more time. And then finish with one palm over the other, either interlace the thumbs or hold at the wrist. The thumb is right at the belly button, so that places the palms about 2 inches below the belly button. And that's where the lower dantian is situated. And picture the lower dantian as this little pearl about 2 inches inside of you. Try to feel that energy coming out of your palms, being absorbed by that pearl. If it helps, visualize white light coming out of the palms. Feel that little pearl getting warmer. Visualize it getting brighter. Let your body rock and sway as that energy spirals down your legs and up your torso. Let it fill every part of your body until your body is a bright beacon of energy. And allow that energy to extend beyond your physical body, encasing you in an energetic cocoon, protective cocoon. You become aware of what it's like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath in and gather up those feelings and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I hope you enjoyed that.
Yes.
Steve,
The video messed up.
Yeah, I see that. It stopped at some point.
Yeah, because I got shut off. I don't even, it says it's still recording now. Oh, Jesus.
Is it recording for you, but